Woohoo! You think I'm in an expensive office until you realize I'm just in a normal room with a projector, screens all around me.
Yeah. Fanya tena.
Jana chunga, saka sapa mina saka unga, we saka mpaka tena.
I'm switching gears.
We checka now, wale mlicheka wanacheka now. One day unacheki au cheki now. Guess who wanna checka now? Who's a checka now?
What's up, guys? So, traffic all over the place. I'm supposed to be having an interview, radio interview in the next -6 minutes. So I'm late anyway. I have a crazy migraine. My head is just banging. I need to rest. I need to sleep. That's what I need to do. I haven't slept like properly over the past few days, and usually if I'm like overtired, I just get migraines like crazy. I think I might just do that tonight. Tonight I'll just like fully rest up. But I have been on the move the last couple of days. I mean, this is what, today is what, Thursday? No, Friday. Today is Friday, and this is the first time I'm picking up this camera to record the vlog. I just need to rest. Hopefully I can make it in, you know, good enough time. Obviously I'm late right now, but if I can make it in good enough time, I'll be happy with that. I hate letting people down. I just hate it. So being late is one of my pet peeves. Like I just like arriving on time. But today I was waiting for containers for meal prep to come through. The guy delayed. Apparently he got caught by cops, so he delayed. By the time he came, by the time I had my cleaner clean up my house, by the time all those things were done, I was just like so late. Hopefully, even if it's like half an hour, I get to just do that meeting, because I did promise them I'm gonna do it. So I don't like letting people down, so I'm gonna do that for sure. And then after that, I'll have to head on over to, what do I do? I think I have to go do meal prep shopping for the foods and all that, everything that we require for meal prep, do the shopping for that. And then I think tonight I'm gonna sleep at like 8. I'll just switch off my phone, switch off everything. Okay, I actually can't switch off my phone, but yeah, but I'll just switch off majority of my applications and then just like black out early, because I am damn tired. I'm done for today. Finally made it into the building. Let's see how it goes. Open the record.
Imagine I don't. I'm comfortable before the mic,
but not in front of the camera.
Tamu zaidi grows on you. Ini radio jambo salama, kazi kwako. But right now, Frank in the house. Frank, karibu sana kwenye kipindi.
Asante sana.
Umechelewa lakini tufanyeje basi?
Sorry.
Frank, ungekuwa wewe ni mnyama, ungekuwa ni mnyama gani na kwa nini?
So, interview done. It was meh. Because obviously the same questions pop up, and you know, it's the usuals, which I'm fed up of, to be honest. Fed up of the same questions. So from now on, I'm not doing any interviews. Anyway, I'm back to Garzon's place, coming to see her real quick. Then I go to my place. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. See you in a few. You wanna find it?
Please, I don't do much of punctuation.
Unaniendelesha na macho. Good morning, guys. So it is the next day. I've just done meal prep. My chef has come through, cooked up some meals, packed them, ready to go. And then after that, I need to go deliver this stuff. And I think I have the baby today, like majority of the day, because she needs to do her things, get a haircut, whatever girls do, man. Why is my gate open? Anyway, she needs to do all that type of stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna be definitely with Tayari majority of the day before I go deliver these things. I was thinking of going to fix the car, not fix it, but do service on the car. Reason being, we might be traveling next week, just like out of the city a little bit, get some fresh air, you know, just get away from Nairobi life a little bit for a few days. That's yet to be confirmed, but I just want to be ready with everything. I'm definitely going to be driving us there, so I need the car to be perfectly functional. I didn't record a lot lot of things during the week, and I figure right now it'd be nice for me to just like, you know, sit down and just have a quick word with you guys. Yeah. So no cool edits today, but yes, it's gonna be a cool vlog. Okay. Hey, you're choking though. What's up, guys? So today I feel like just having, you know, a one-on-one conversation with you guys, especially because this is a male it's not a male channel, but it's a channel led by a male personality. My experiences and my journeys are based upon a man's point of view when it comes to lifestyle, parenting, family, and then obviously, of course, we have the fitness aspect of it. The fitness aspect is not necessarily a man's point of view, it's just a professional's point of view, because I am a qualified personal trainer and a sports nutritionist. That comes in with the professional aspect of it. If you people, right, if you were, you know that Beyonce song, If I Were a Boy, yeah, so like if you were a man, you'd experience it the way you'd experience life and the things that I'm going through the way I am. So today I just want to have that conversation with you guys, and I want to give my point of view, a man's point of view of, you know, being a father again. Probably maybe not a lot of people talk about, or even get the time to think about it. I don't think people think about, wow, I'm you know, I have my second born, or I have my third born, even I have my firstborn. I think we're thrown into that so quick that we don't have time to think about it. The reason why I love this channel is because I get to literally just have that sit down with myself. Yes, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm pretty much having a sit down with myself and just like thinking about this, you know, this journey more vividly, rather than just like going through life as it comes. So yes, for me, definitely this channel has been very therapeutic. I just want to like go through the stages of it, like how the differences between, you know, first child, which is Lexi, to the third child, which is Diary right now. I would say when Lexi was born, it was just like, I think it was the most scary thing I've ever experienced. Usually people say having a child is literally like having your heart walk around and you have literally no control over it. You feel like, you know, that pain that you feel in your chest when, let's say, you're heartbroken, or, you know, you're happy, or you're sad, or you're frustrated. Those feelings that you get deep down in your chest, you feel like it's outside now. Walking around, it's doing things, it's running around. You're feeling so protective of this person who you can't control fully. And that is one of the scariest things ever. When I was driving from the hospital heading home, just before obviously they were discharged, I was in autopilot. I remember even that day I got into an accident because I was just driving and my mind was just in a daze, and I'm thinking, okay, is this feeling gonna be there forever? Because only thing I was thinking about was him the whole time. And when I got into this accident, the guy came, like he came to my window, and obviously he's coming with, you know, with that anger, like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I'm like, I just looked at him and he looked at me and he's like, what? Brother Paul, you look like you've been through a lot. So we can just do this as quickly as possible. And then I was like, don't worry, I'll give you my mechanic's phone number. You can give him a call. I'll sort out the whole bill. He was like, fine, no problem. Schwab. And we just went our separate ways. Next day, actually the same day, he got his car fixed and everything. But it was just so real. I was just in a daze for those first few weeks. That is when I realized what it meant to be a parent, because people usually say it to you, but you can never experience that feeling until you're put in that situation, until you have your own child. And I remember the only thing I was thinking about actually after that was, wow, we put our parents through a lot, and they don't actually get a chance to explain to us how it makes them feel. It took me back to like all those nights where I used to, not nights, but all those days, because I pretty much grew up by myself. It took me back to those days where, you know, my mom's calling me from, you know, if she's in a different country, Israel or whatever she was at that time, she's calling me, I'm like, okay, it depends on which timeline we're using, but let's say at that time I was in Liverpool or whatever, and she's calling me and she's like, yo, how's school, how's this, how's that, and I'm just like partying and having fun and, you know, ignoring her calls and doing all these things. And I'm just thinking, I'm cool, she doesn't have to call me, blah blah blah, I don't have to answer those phone calls and all that. I'm thinking, you know, I'm the man. But here she is, just like suffering, wondering what's going on with this person. Where is he? What is he doing right now? Is he safe? Is he, you know, panicking over me while I'm just like, whatever. So it took me back to that. I'm like, and I'm thinking, what if Lexi was the one doing that to me? I'm calling him and he's not picking up my phone calls, or I don't know where he is. He just takes off, he runs off with his friends, goes for parties, goes, doing all these things that we do as young people. How crazy that will be driving me. Why will I be able to manage that kind of emotional stress? When Kai came about, Kai was Mr. Strongman. Like he was just jolly, he was happy, I didn't feel like he was fragile. Up until this day, I feel like Lexi is the most fragile to me because he was the first one. I feel like he's just like so sensitive to me. Kai is just like, Kai is like a fast body, he laughs at everything. He knocks his head, he starts laughing. He cries for a little bit, but he gets over it quick. I think also maybe it's because of how Lexi was born. Lexi was born with, he was born without oxygen. Like he went almost 5 minutes without oxygen, and that was the most traumatic experience to me. Like I was just like, wow. I'm not like a religious person, but I was just like, yo, I pray that he gets through this. 5 minutes without oxygen is a long time. We thought he was gone. He came out purple. With Kai, when he came out, he was just like a bundle of joy. He was crying. His cry was so loud we could hear it all the way across the whole maternity ward. You could just hear him screaming and crying and everything. So he was alright. He was good. With him, I let him do a lot of things. I let him eat a lot of things. I let him run around everywhere. If he wants to run around, climb on things, if he needs to climb it. I let him do a lot more things than I did let Lexi do during that 0 to 1 stage. I think the journey felt the same duration. One didn't feel slower than the other. It just felt the same duration. Fast forward to now, we have Tyree in the making. He comes about with Lexi and Kai. We were both going through that parenthood journey. But with Ty, I'm the one who's experienced. Kwambox is not that experienced. Like, she's not experienced at all. She's just fresh off the boat. It's so amazing looking at her reactions because they make me think back to how I used to react at that time. She's very sensitive with anything, exactly the way I was. What's that on his face? Those are rashes. Oh my god, let's go to the hospital. Hey, he's breathing funny. Oh my god, no, let's go to the hospital. Oh, his eye looks swollen. Let's go to the hospital. Literally anything that he does, let's go to the hospital. But I feel like I understand more of how, the development process usually happens. When she panics about these things, I just tell her, no, calm down, have your doctor's number, give her a call, or take a picture of whatever you're seeing, send it over to her. She'll be able to, give you feedback about that. I'm actually enjoying it because I get to now, sometimes when you know things, it makes the journey much more easier. And the fact that I know a lot of things, it's awesome because I didn't think I knew these things because I was just going, I was moving with the times. I wasn't really looking back and thinking, hey, I need to know this. That's literally what we call experience. Like, you're doing it, but you're not realizing you're learning. So you're learning on the job. And I know for sure for her, it's also so much easier because she has someone who can, manipulate a few things here. Oh, no, just do this. Oh, just do that. Just give a little bit of tip and comfort, so that one, we're not wasting money going to the pediatrician every 2 seconds because of something so small, and then two, just that peace of mind. Okay, this is not that bad, this is okay, this can happen like that, calm down. What I would like to offer you guys, especially, I know there's not like a lot of men in this channel because I checked the analytics. I think I have like 84 to 90% women on this channel. But if there are any men out here, or out of those 84% women, if you have husbands or boyfriends and you guys are going through the same thing in terms of having a child, I'd like you to send this to your man or to your boyfriend and just let them know that you are not useless in this situation. A lot of men feel useless in this kind of situation. Reason being because you're like, okay, do I know how to change a diaper? No. Do I know how to burp a baby? No. Do I know how to wash a baby? No. Do I have boobs to breastfeed a baby? No. My responsibilities or my usefulness have reduced. You will definitely notice the woman wants to do everything, right? Because that's just in her nature. She wants to take care of the baby the best she can. She wants to do A, B, C, D more than you would. You as a man, your main goal is to provide. You want to go buy those diapers. You want to go buy whatever she needs to take care of this child. But you actually grabbing the child and actually taking care of the child might feel feel a bit off to you because in your nature you're not used to that. Your nature is used to providing and her nature is used to nurturing. But I think we are past that time. We're past that time where a woman's supposed to be doing this and a man's supposed to be doing this. We're in a time where everyone can do everything and you can always contribute in some sort of way. One way to contribute could be changing diapers. It's actually statistically proven that men change diapers the best. I am not bragging, but I have quickness in these hands when it comes to changing diapers. Just include yourself in that. Once you've learned to change the diaper, breastfeeding can also be, it's a nice bonding period for mother and child, but it can also be taxing on the mother's body, especially their back. Sitting position is usually so difficult. So you can find a lady like slouching over, or they're like leaning to one side, depending on obviously the boob size and everything. The boob size will definitely alter your position of placing the baby. Here's how you can help in such a situation. Shoulder massages. So you can do nice shoulder massages during or after the breastfeeding period. 2, help latching. Help with the latching process, because usually first time moms, latching is usually the hardest. What happens is maybe they can't really put the nipple inside of the baby's mouth properly, so the baby is not feeding fully, or the baby is latching but not the whole nipple. With latching, the baby is supposed to put the mouth not on the nipple but on the areola, so that the nipple can be in the back of the throat. The reason being is when they're suckling, they have a full suction of the boob, and then on top of that, they're not pinching the mother's nipple, because if they're pinching the mother's nipple will hurt. And if they're getting the full suction as well, you avoid things like colic. If you want to take it a step further, you can actually ask her to pump milk into a bottle, store them in the fridge, and then once in a while, you can just be like, hey, today I think, you should go do your hair, or you should go do your nails, or whatever it is that women like doing. Now you have a steady supply of food for the baby, and all you do is just like warm it up and just feed the baby yourself. It's very easy, it's very straightforward. As long as you have a constant supply of milk, I do not think there's anything you can do with the child. As a man, you shouldn't be clueless about things. I think we should be very handy in a lot of things. If you have a boyfriend or a husband who would be interested in such information, I would definitely appreciate it if you can just like forward this to them, because this is something that I never thought about until now. It's so nice for me to just like remove all that information and share it with you guys. But yes, that concludes this vlog. I know we didn't do the usual, but it's fine. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. That is how we grow this channel. That is how you make me enjoy this journey, because I get to see your feedback, I get to see your response on this, and I definitely love reading your comments. So keep them coming, keep supporting, and I will see you guys on the next one. Deuces!